Welcome to Money Saving Mama. And I am here with another food bank haul. Yes, we got meatloaf, we got Fruit Loops, we got the Three Stooges, we got Tony the Tiger, we got lots of fruits, lots of cake to go through, breads to go through, snacks at the end, toiletry items. Wow, this is a haul to go through. And guess what? The topic of today's video, I'm going to tell you all about it. We called the police. We had to call the police. I'll get into it. I'll tell you about it. Let's go ahead, buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and get into this haul. I'm excited. Okay, starting off, we got scallops. Oh my goodness, scallops. I haven't had scallops in years. That's how excited I am. I am so excited. Okay, little teeny scallops are not huge. I'm not complaining. They're scallops, okay? Cannot wait to eat these. In the comment section, ladies and gentlemen, let me know all your scallop recipes. Should I just do butter and garlic? Should I fry them up with some bacon? I do have bacon in the freezer. So many options. Scallops, scallops, scallops. I'm excited. Oh, wow. And this is the family pack of chicken breasts. I've never tried this brand, but I did see, yes, it's from Aldi's. So if you've had Aldi's chicken breasts before, look at that price, $16.04. Wow, these are some big chicken breasts too. This is gonna, when I cook it up, it is gonna feed everyone for at least 2 nights of dinner. Excited about that. Never again, I don't know. Chicken breast. That's it. The family pack. Moving on. We got a manager special in the house from Food Lion. And I think it's turkey. Just by looking at it, I think it's turkey. They ripped off the label, so I have no idea how many pounds it is or anything like that. It was reduced to $4.80. Still didn't sell. It's a deli deal. So we will enjoy that. We got some bread coming up. I love cold cuts, okay? Everyone loves cold cuts. We got the fancy yogurt, just one of them, chapani, and it's Greek, let's see, and blueberry. We're not complaining. This fancy yogurt, it tastes good, guys. The kids love all varieties, okay? You could give them any kind, and they will eat it, okay? Moving on. This is another huge pack. Look at these drumsticks. Wow. Let me know your drumstick recipes, because the last time we just did them, we smothered in barbecue, okay? Marinate them in barbecue overnight, okay? So they got really nice and tender. Then we cooked them up. We put them in the oven, then slathered some more barbecue over the top. They were good, okay? And they were gone that evening. That's how good they were. You know a meal is good when it's gone. You don't have leftovers. It was a good meal. Okay, now this was reduced. It's another, let's see, Aldi's one. It wasn't reduced. It's $5.60. That's not a bad price. Really, not a bad price at Aldi. So if you need some chicken, especially drumsticks, try Aldi's, okay? That's a good deal. Meatloaf, guys. Oh, and I didn't have to slave over the counter and making it. Look at that. Hormel made it for me. I'm so excited. We haven't had one of these in like forever. Hormel was something my grandmother used to get because when she got older, she lived about 82. When she got into her 80s, she was all about convenient items, things that were already, done and ready to heat up in the microwave. That sounds like my parents. Okay, moving on. Short story. Right now, if I have to stop in the middle of the video, it's because my mother decided to go to Sam's Club. Okay, no big deal. She went to Sam's Club. She took the church card to go to Sam's Club. She calls me and she says, they had an opening for an eye exam. So I decided to get an eye exam. I said, okay. She says, they dilated my eyes. I can't see that well. Like, you got to be kidding me. Why would you go? She went alone to Sam's Club. And now she has her eyes dilated. She says, don't worry, I got a lot of shopping to do. I'm going to be here an hour or more, and then she's going to sit in the cafe and maybe have some lunch. I said, please, if you can't drive, you call me, okay? I'll go with my daughter. My daughter gets out of school. She only has her permit. But my daughter can drive my mother's car. I'll drive my car. We'll get her back home safe. I'm just so worried. And my dad can't go get her because he has a dog and it's very sick right now. Please pray for my dad's dog. Please pray for my mom who has her eyes dilated. My dad's dog, we found a growth underneath its tongue over the weekend. It was trying to eat the food and it couldn't eat the food, and it was a bad weekend. It really was. I won't start crying, but everyone's very upset about the dog. I had to go to a hospital, emergency vet hospital over the weekend. They gave it steroids. They give it antibiotics. We're praying that it's not a tumor. So please pray. Even if you don't like animals, you have animals, you like animals, either way, just pray. You don't want to see something suffer. And it's 7 years old and my kids are so attached. And it's like my father's third leg. This dog is it's a family member, guys. It's a family member. So please pray for the dog. I'm going to go back into the haul. Sorry for all that. Okay, Sam's fresh salsa. Oh, we got salsa. Look at that. Hot. Woo, wait till it gets hot. That'll be really good once it unthaws. Okay, moving on. We got lots of pizza today, guys. So excited because this is what's going to be for dinner because I might need to be in the car all night going to get my mother. Okay, so this one it has some sausage on it, pepperoni. I think it's a Meat Lovers. I don't know if it's Pizza Hut like this one or it could be Little Caesars. I'm kind of thinking maybe Little Caesars, okay? But let me open up the Pizza Hut and you take a look at this. Okay, take a look at that. It looks a little dry. It looks like it needs some more sauce. It looks like we're going to need to open a jar of sauce, but look at that cheese. It's mushrooms and sausage. Mushroom and sausage. That's it. But it's something different, okay? We don't get Pizza Hut pizza very often, okay? And usually it's Little Caesars. So this is going to be a treat because it's something different. And it kind of, look at that real quick. It kind of looks like this one in the bag too. It looks like they just put it in the bag maybe. So I'm hoping they're both Pizza Hut because that'll be a treat. Always something different is a treat. Okay, moving on. We got smoky bourbon and maple petite potatoes. That's a mouthful. Seasoning packet included. So that's a lot of flavor. It's flavorful potatoes there. And I've done these before. You just do them right in the microwave, right with the seasoning pack. I do add a little bit of butter, okay? Add butter. I like butter with my potatoes. Butter or oil, okay? Whatever you got, that'll work. Organic baby spinach and spring mix. Looks perfect, okay? We haven't had any salad, so I will push a little salad on them with the pizza tonight. I'm going to hold on to the meatloaf for tomorrow. The scallops, that's going to be a Saturday night meal. That's going to be a meal, okay? It's an appetizer, really, because my kids are big. But it's going to be part of our big meal. Usually we do big meal on Sunday, though. So we'll see. But I'm excited. I want to eat those scallops as soon as I can. Okay, we got a bell pepper. We got some radish chips. These are so good. We had them a couple weeks ago. Oh, I love radish chips. Ooh, with some ranch. Ooh, those are good. 3 ears of corn, and they were already peeled. Yes, someone did the work for me. Thank you, whoever did it. One gorgeous shroom there. One hot pepper. One yellow squash. We got some broccoli. Just enough so the kids can munch on it tonight. And a few little carrots so they can munch on it. So we got vegetables because we didn't have any vegetables in the house. Okay, our vegetables right now are cans. Cans of green beans, cans of peas, cans of carrots, cans. Everything is in cans, okay? But we're not complaining. At least we got food in the house, okay? It just happened to be in a can, and this is fresh. So this will be a treat, fresh vegetables and fruit. Let me go ahead and stop. I totally forgot to talk about today's topic of the video, which is quick. Don't get me started. I know we got a lot more food to go through. Today, the topic is we had to call the police. Last night, we had to call the police. We were coming home about 9:30 from the high school because my daughter does tennis and she had a match last night. So if it's an away match, it's a little bit later. So it was a little later, 9:30. Okay. Yeah, I know. You're old when you realize that 9:30 is late. Okay, 9:30 is late for me. We were about a mile from home, and it was super, super dark. And my daughter spotted someone in the middle of the road, and she just she said, I looked at my phone, I looked up, and I spotted him. And she's like, wait, there's someone in the road. There's a guy in the road. And my husband jerked the whole vehicle to the other side of the road because this guy did not move at all. He had an orange shirt and khaki shorts. So once we got close, we could see the orange shirt. Okay, don't get me wrong. But he didn't move. He didn't move his arm. He didn't move his leg. Nothing. He had this super stare on his face. Okay. And God was with us that we did not hit this man in the middle of the road. Okay. None of us could sleep after this because it was just so jarring. Okay. It was such a shock that he was in the middle of the road. He was skinny, tattoos all over his body. I didn't want to say it in front of my daughter, but he did look under the influence of something. Okay. He had this steel stare on his face. Like he wasn't in this world. Okay. Out of world stare. I am not an expert in by any means in trying to figure out if people are under the influence or what they're under the influence of. Okay. We stopped on the side of the road. He still stayed in the middle of the road. He didn't move at all. And we just decided to stay in the car and call the police. We called 911. We told them what was going on. And the lady on the other end of 911, she said, well, let me go ahead and let me just send an ambulance at the same time, because maybe the man needs to go to the hospital, after what we told her. So we waited, and it was about 10 minutes. Both the police and an ambulance came. The policeman came over, talked to us a few minutes. We told him exactly what had happened. The man, by the way, the man is still in the middle of the road when the police came. So they got him over to the side. So, because we were worried someone was going to come through and hit the man, okay, because we almost did. They got him over to the side, and finally the policeman came over and he said, look, we're going to take him in the ambulance to the hospital to be evaluated. So, and that was it. And they, the police officer said, thank you so much for everything you've done. We really appreciate it. So that was we had to call the police, jarring story for the evening. And all night, all I saw was this man in an orange shirt, okay? A man in an orange shirt. And when you see someone like that, who's under the influence of something, standing, anyone could have just hit him before us. So God was with us. God, helped us through it. If you don't believe in God, then, you believe in whatever you need to believe in. But that's what happened. So let me get back into the haul. I just thought I'd share with you our excitement that ended okay. Everyone was okay. The man went to the hospital. So we were good with that. But it definitely, we couldn't sleep after that. So I did not get much sleep. And then, I do my 3:00 menopause wake up, where I have this huge hot flash come over me at 3:00 in the morning, and I have a panic attack set in. So if anyone knows what to do about this huge panic attack, menopause panic attack that sets in about 3:00, and I go through the sweats, and I worry about everyone in my house. I worry about my parents. I worry about the dog. I worry about my kids. I worry about my husband. I worry about everything, okay? And I just need to breathe. Just breathe, okay? We got Fruit Loops, and this is one little cute box. My son has actually been asking for Fruit Loops, and we didn't have any. I'm not buying sugar cereal. If I was to buy, I don't even buy cereal. So that's going to be a special treat for him, maybe over the weekend when he can just sit and enjoy some cereal. These are Cocoa Rice Krispies. That's something different. And good old Tony the Tiger Frosted Flakes. Can't beat those. So those will be for the kids for the weekend for extra, special treats. They got to have a treat because it's the weekend, they're good kids. a container of fruit, which I call a rip-off cup because it probably costs $3, right? Rip-off cup of fruit that we receive. These are frozen strawberries, which are oozing, and I love me some frozen strawberries. I don't have any ice cream, but if I did, they'd be good on it. Maybe some cake or something coming up. Ooh, there, some turnovers, some strawberries with the turnovers. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay, we got one orange. We are not making orange juice with this because we only got one, but we'll cut it up and everyone can get like a sliver. I've been really enjoying like an orange sliver every once in a while. It's just so refreshing. And oh, the latest thing with orange juice is, please, if you're at the grocery store, watch what it says on the container, because I heard that orange juice will now say orange blend, okay? Orange juice blend, which means it's not 100% orange juice, because orange juice is hard to find. Oranges are hard to find. Orange juice is so high at the store, okay? And so now they're substituting a little bit of the orange juice with either grape juice or pear juice, okay? And they're making it an orange juice blend. So make sure if you're really looking for 100% orange juice, you read the container and make sure it says 100% orange juice before you pay that $8 or whatever it costs now at the store for orange juice. One gorgeous peach, one huge container of fruit, which we're going to have with the pizza tonight. Let's see, $22.75. Wow. Watermelon and honeydew and cantaloupe, grapes. And look at that gorgeous pineapple that I didn't have to cut up. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining, okay? My son will be like, oh my goodness, someone cut up SpongeBob's house. But it wasn't me. Okay, in the back. This one was more than the other one. I don't know why. They both look like from Walmart. They're just like turnovers. This one is cheese and one is guava. That's guava. Yep. And then this one's cheese, and they're just turnovers, but that'll be really good with the strawberries on top. And then like heat it up in the microwave a little bit. Oh, I wish I had some ice cream or some whipped topping, even Cool Whip, okay? I'll go with any kind of whip would be good for me. Sakatumi, look at that, guys. Oh, Sakatumi. Sakatumi looked like it fell over, but that's okay. That icing is drizzling. Look at how that icing is drizzling. Wow. How much did Sakatumi cost? $6.99. That's not that bad. You know what? Baked goods are so high right now. That's really not that bad. So we're going to cut Sakatumi in half, and half will go to my parents, and half will stay here for, for me and for my husband. And I don't know if my kids will, maybe my daughter, because she really likes cakes. Then over here, we got some bagels. Let's see what we got. Okay, we got sesame seed. We got everything. We got plain. We got, what's that? Asiago. And, oh, look at that. Jalapeno and cheese. Oh, wow. Look at that one. That looks really, really, really good. These look like I don't know, bagel something. A local baggery. A local baggery. A local bagel shop. Wow. Look at that. My sister used to work at a bagel shop when we were in high school, and they threw out all the bagels at the end of the day. So they would have big like garbage cans full of just bagels and bagels. So the manager would tell her, if she wanted to take home some bagels, she could. So quite often she did take home some bagels. And once in a while he would say, look, this is expired cream cheese. I'm just going to throw it out. Would you want some cream cheese? And who could say no to free cream cheese, or in free bagels? So she got lots of treats. She also worked in a dessert shop. It was a grocery store dessert shop. It's not open anymore, but a lot of times when the desserts were expired, cheesecake and chocolate cake, she would come home with boxes of the expired stuff from the bakery. And she had good jobs. She had jobs where we got good food. I did not. I worked in a department store. I got a discount on clothes. So let's see. This one was, goodness, over $6 cinnamon rolls. I didn't have to bake these cinnamon rolls. They do look good. So I'm thinking they can have these during the week because these are easy enough that I can put these on a plate and heat it in the microwave and they can just eat it. See, serve warm. They can just eat it real quick. I'm not heating up the oven at like 6 o'clock in the morning when we all got to be out of the house at 7. It's too fast during the school week, during the week, just to try to get out. Look at that. Look at how they're oozing. Just to try to get out of the house. It's just so crazy. That's why some of us, my son goes to bed at 8. My daughter, sometimes she'll be in bed at like 8:30 if she didn't have like a game to go to. And I go to bed whenever I can get everything done. If I can get everything done, I'll be in bed at 8:30 too, because we're all tired, so tired. I mean, I fall asleep as soon as I hit that pillow, and then I wake up at 3. Don't get me started. Okay, we got challah. I hope I said that right. Challah bread. Ooh, this is so soft and moist. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, wow. Okay, so we're going to cut this in half because this is going to be so good with some butter. We're going to cut it in half because this looks like some of my parents would like that bread. How much was that? Wow. Almost $6. Crazy. Why is bread so high, guys? Why is it so high at the store? Is grain like gone up in price? Okay, moving on. We got market side tomato herb focaccia. Ooh, wow, wow, wow. Look at that. Look at it's nice and soft. This would be really good toasted in the oven. Yeah, bake it home. Toast it in the oven and then dip that in some sauce. Wow. I think I'm going to stick it in the freezer though, because we got so much pizza right now, so much bread. This would be really good, like dipped in our sauce on the side of when we have spaghetti night, okay? And then we can have this focaccia bread. Okay, moving on. We got some pita. And this one, I believe it's Aldi's brand. Let me know in the comment section if it isn't, but I do believe it's the Aldi's brand, which is nice to see. We don't normally see Aldi's stuff donated to this food bank. And this is the one that's church run. I forgot to tell you in the beginning. You can go every other Monday. And it's nice to see that Aldi's is not throwing everything into a dumpster. Like I've seen on some of those when the dumpster dives. So I'm glad to see that they're donating to the food banks. So let's move on. Okay, before the bus comes, we got chickpeas down here. We got, Del Monte before they close. Look at this. I should keep this can. I wonder if it's expired or not. I check all the dates after too to make sure they're not expired. Del Monte corn. We got some peanut butter, green beans, and we got spaghetti and meatballs. My son will like that. And then Bush's. Have you ever been to the Bush's plant? Go if you haven't been there. You can do a free tasting. I hope they still have it, but they had it when we were there. And then they have a little restaurant when you can go eat. And you can get a side of beans, 2 sides of beans, all the beans you want, and all the varieties. So we didn't have any pork and beans in the house. So we will definitely enjoy these when we have our hot dog night, because we always have our hot dog night with pork and beans. Wieners and beans. Okay, we got a bottle of water, and it is Food Lion. And then we got 3 boxes Kind Thins, caramel, almond, and sea salt. 4 grams of sugar, and they're gluten-free. Oh, number 1 ingredient is almonds. Only 90 calories. Look at that, guys. Wow, that's a good bar. 90 calories. Let's see. 100 calories in this one. Peanut butter dark chocolate. Wow. Gluten-free also. Kind bar thin. Can't wait to try these. These will be really good. Especially if my daughter wants to take these in her bag for when she has a tennis match, because she needs extra snacks. So this will be perfect. And this one is 90 calories also, and it is dark chocolate, nuts, and sea salt, gluten-free. So 3 boxes. So that's, wow, that is 30 bars, 30 Kind bars there. Wow. That is a huge savings, a huge blessing right there. We are so thankful to the food bank, by the way, guys. We are so thankful for everything we receive. And I'm going to stop here for a minute. If you've gone to the food bank this week and you received food and you're using the food, I'm proud of you. Even for going to the food bank, I'm proud of you. Okay? If you need to go, keep going. Keep going, guys. I'm proud of you. Moving on. We got this ripped up box of snacks here, but I'm not complaining. We got the party size, 28 bags, and it has Doritos. And let's see, we got the Cool Ranch, we got Nacho Doritos, we got Lay's. Ooh, we got Lay's, guys. Sour cream and onion. We got pretzels. We got Smart Food, white cheddar popcorn. My son likes that. We got Cheetos. My father likes these because he can actually chew them without even putting teeth in. We got the crunchy Cheetos, and we got Sun Chips. What a variety. Now, I do think we are missing some of them because it looked a little emptier, but that's okay. It looks like maybe it got ripped up and then it got donated. Hey, it's just a box, guys. My kids will tear into this if they find this. Okay, so I'm going to limit the snacks. I'm going to say, ooh, you want to take a lunch? Okay, I got some popcorn for you. Or my daughter will say, please, Mom, I need to take a lunch today because I have, sometimes when she has a game and it's away, she needs to pack extra food in a lunch bag so they can eat it on the bus because they're gone till, sometimes till like 9:30 at night, sometimes 10. I mean, these are places that are an hour or more away that they're going to play at. So it does take a long time. So party size, we are not complaining. I don't even know what this would cost. I'm thinking like, what does it cost? $20? Let me know in the comment section if you know how much this would cost. Moving on, we got some lentils again. Wonderful, because it is soup season. And we are going to be putting blankets on and watching movies and letting the soup pot simmer on the stove on the Sundays. Because Sundays is cook, and try to cook stuff that we can eat all week. Okay, so during the week when it's super crazy, all we're doing is heating up bowls of soup, heating up pizza. Okay, we're trying to get prepared for the week because there's no money to go to a drive-through. There's no money to eat out. Okay, if we don't have something prepared, peanut butter and jelly is what we're eating. Okay, we're happy to have some bread in the house and some peanut butter. And if we don't have jelly, peanut butter bread, peanut butter crackers. That's what it is. Or ramens. My son will eat ramens every day of the week if you let him. He just loves chicken ramens, and he likes it like this because it's the one in the cup. Those like soup cups have like some sort of vegetables in it, and he hates those. These have absolutely no vegetables in them, and that's what he likes. And he loves the packet. He loves the noodles. He will eat everything all the way down to the bottom of the bowl. We got a Mighty baby food pouch. My daughter likes these things. She puts them in her bag when they go away on, trips for tennis. So there it's mango, pineapple, white bean, butternut, squash, and oat. She doesn't care. She'll take it. She's gone through applesauce pouches, things like that, but she loves that kind of stuff because I think they can just eat it real quick. It's not like if I send her with an orange or an apple, it's something they have to takes time to eat. This, she can just suck it down and then study some more on the bus, or suck it down and then sit down and watch a tennis match. So that's nice. And then this is a Nature Valley protein bar, peanut butter and dark chocolate. This I'm going to save for my husband because I know he likes dark chocolate. So that'll be for him. And that looks like a good protein for in the morning. He can have that and one of the shakes that we got in the haul a couple of weeks ago. We got some diabetic shakes. My father is not too fond of them. They're like some sort of strawberry flavored. My husband has no problem. He thinks they're great. So he got the shakes. And of course, my dad's back on the smoothies, which he calls milkshakes that my mother makes. But that's okay. At least he's drinking them. Okay, we got Pop-Tarts. Wow. 16-pack blueberry. I am not complaining. I got to tell you right now, I would love a Pop-Tart. Love a toasted Pop-Tart in the toaster. Ooh, nice and warm. It pops right up. Ooh, and it just like, you put it in your mouth and it just breaks apart and that icing's like melting. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna have a Pop-Tart tonight because guess what? I am an adult. If I eat Pop-Tarts for dinner, guess what? I've made it this far in life. And if I'm in menopause, I'm going through it, I'm not taking drugs, okay, and I'm just trucking through the menopause. If I need a Pop-Tart to get through the night, let me eat a Pop-Tart. You hear me? Okay. Then we got 100 bags. What are these? Great value sandwich bags. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So these are when the kids take the peanut butter and jelly to school. They can put them in these sandwich bags. Perfect. Or snacks. They come in a big bag. Perfect. We get oranges or something, mandarins. They could peel a mandarin and put it in the bag for their lunch. Wonderful. We got 1 roll of TP, which is, we always use this. And look at this, is the soft kind. I bet this is Charmin. Oh, I love Charmin. My butt loves Charmin. What brand is your butt like? My butt likes Charmin. Okay, moving through. Plus, women, have you had this problem lately? I have had this problem where I've got to go to the restroom like all day. I feel like I got to pee all day, and then I get there and I can't go. Is that part of menopause? Let me know in the comment section. Otherwise, I better go back to the urologist because I feel like I got to go to the bathroom all day long. Every hour I got to go, okay? And then I go and I can't pee, okay? These problems as you get older. Oh, my daughter wanted me to share with you 2 things. She added a Cash App to my description. So if you would like to bless our family, if you would like to bless my father, bless my mother, bless the dog, okay, that who knows how much the bill at the hospital last weekend cost, but we'll just make payments on it because guess what? The dog is like a part of our family. And the vet at the hospital said that, you know, he would work out a deal where we could pay so much at a time. And who knows how much more it's going to cost for the dog. Keep in mind, it's only 7 years old. It's from the SPCA, adopted. It's a mixed dog, okay? Rottweiler, I don't even know what else, okay? But it's not mean or anything like that. It's scared. When a storm comes through and we have, you know, thunder or anything like that, the dog hides in the bathroom by the toilet, okay? Because it is so scared of everything. So it's just such a sweet little dog. Oh. And it's little. It's not a huge, like big Rottweilers are because it's a mix. But back to the Cash App. If you would like to Cash App and bless the dog or bless our family or bless my father, everything is in the description. Thank you so much for watching. If you need a food bank because you're in a season of need, go ahead and Google a local food bank and go because I'm proud of you. Just go, okay? If you need the food because you need to pay a bill or, you know, pay some medical bills or get through the week and you don't have any food in the house, Google a local food pantry and go. Remember, my daughter said this too, in the comment section, swipe left and hype the video. I would greatly appreciate it. It's absolutely free. Check out my other videos on the channel. I have lots and lots and lots of other food bank haul videos, lots of videos that I share money saving tips, that I share experiences with what's going on in my life and experiences just about money and saving money and food because I love food. Thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you in the next Money Saving Mama video.